What's up, my YouTube fans? How you guys doing? Check it out. Got my 87 Chevrolet here, sitting on jack stands all the way around. I want to allow you to have first-hand experience and see what's been done to the suspension so that you can have a very good idea of what you could possibly do, give you some ideas and things of that nature. So I'm just going to walk around the vehicle here and let you get a little look at it. Alright. So I'm sure you might have seen a previous video of mine back in the day where I did cut my springs. You know, that was back in the day. You know, everybody got to do something when they first start the project. But yeah, back in the day, I cut my springs 2 inches. Right here, I got the DJM 2-inch drop springs. So that's what I'm working with now. And I have a drop spindle here. 2.5-inch drop spindle, which I ordered from Jags or Summit. And when you're gonna go as far as dropping your vehicle, you know, static dropping, you wanna go with these shocks right here, Beltec D-Street Performance shocks. Great shocks. They're designed for lower vehicles so that you don't have to worry about too much as far as busting up your shocks or whatnot because of the lower vehicle stance and whatnot traveling. Alright, so another thing you can look at as far as doing to your vehicle, as you can see on mine, is I have the front sway bar, and I'm telling you, with the front sway bar, I saw a significant difference in handling on my truck. I mean, it's just simple daily driving, going around curves and everything, is so big the difference. So that's definitely something you want to consider if you're going to be doing some suspension upgrades to your truck. Now, of course, all the standard suspension components like tie rod ends and everything, I replaced everything except for the bushings on the A-arms. But other than that, I've replaced everything under this thing. Alright, so just let you take that in for a second. And shoot back over here. Get a close look in the rear. So what I've done here in the rear, I got the Willwood brake upgrade kit on. And I got the wheels and stuff off for this video. I think I'm gonna replace all these lug nuts and stuff. But anyway, you can check that out in another video. Alright, so on the rear, as you can see, that's what we got going on. I got the sway bar here, and these are DJM sway bars. I got them from sdtrucksprings.com. You can check them out. Great prices, great people, satisfied. And it's a simple setup, as you can see. We bolt it to the axle, and this here, it bolts to pre-existing holes already in the frame of your truck. You got your bushings and end links, and I mean, it really helps out as far as handling as well on the rear suspension, so keep that in mind. Alright, what I also did is I replaced my leaf springs, and you can get those from lmc.com. I got new leaf springs on here, not so new now, but they were new about 4 or 5 years ago when I put them on. Alright. I also have drop shackles. Okay. If you're not sure what drop shackles are, these are drop shackles right here. Pretty much it allows your leaf spring to sit at a higher level instead of being right there. It's way up there. It's 2 inches. It's a 2-inch drop there. And I got this axle flip here, which is another 5 inches. So let's see. Yeah, about 4 or 5 inches. So I'm looking at a total of 6-7 inches drop, depending on exactly what the axle flip is. But the only thing you need for the axle flip is that little C clamp right there. Sitting right there. Yeah, shaped like a big old U. Ordered that off eBay. For both sides, it's 40-something bucks. And it was a great investment. And I notched my frame. You can see right there. You can see my frame is notched. And that there, I ordered it off of eBay or I ordered from SD Truck Springs. I can't remember exactly. But I got it bolted in. When I get opportunity, I'm going to go to a muffler shop and I'm going to have those guys put a nice bead or weld get some bolts coming loose, and I just want to avoid all that and make sure everything good and tight. So that's something to do in the future. Definitely, if you're going to do the seat, if you're going to do the drop shackles, you definitely want to look into notching your frame so that you can get that little extra suspension travel. If you look at my previous videos back in the day, you will notice where it was very close. So that's something you want to keep in mind. So let's go around here. Not much of a difference with this side. It's just the opposite of the other side. See right there, I gotta replace my freaking header bolt. Came off, but I take care of that. This will be the perfect time to do it. All right, so something else to show you guys is I got this steering dampener. You see it right there, right there, and that helps out. Got bigger rims on your vehicle, and you know, when you're going over contours in the road or hitting bumps and stuff like that, it helps out a whole lot. So I mean, that's definitely something to consider. I think it was a pretty good investment, so keep that in mind. Also, let's see, when you're doing your spring install on your truck, you know, these older vehicles, sometimes they don't level out right, so you might notice right here. Let's see. I have little pieces of hose beneath my spring. And that there is because I noticed a slight variation from the other side, so I wanted to bring this side up a tiny bit, and those rubber hoses worked out just perfect. You can see that. That in mind. Alright, now I have another video posted as far as like getting the slop out of your steering, and initially you saw in the video, if you watched it, how to make adjustments to your steering gearbox to tighten it up. But what I ended up doing is just replacing it. This here's your steering gearbox. Excuse me. And that's definitely an area that you want to look into if you got sloppy steering, if your steering isn't tight. You also want to look at your rag joint. That's your rag joint right there. And a lot of vehicles you might see, you might find that they are deteriorated. Either oil or something leaking on them. Mine happen to be in pretty decent shape. But they pretty much absorb some of the shock in the steering system. So as you can see, that's definitely how that dampener comes into play with your steering system. But this here, you can see. I got the alarm on, it's pretty sensitive, but yeah, I want to replace this also. JX has one that's more solid instead of the way this one is made, and it'll help tighten my steering up even more. So you definitely would want to look into a steering shaft if you want to see about getting your steering a little bit more tighter. All right. Let's move around here. Pop the hood in a second, let you get a look under there. But pretty much same thing on the other side, nothing more to show you. But I just want to take a moment to share with you guys. That's about 9 minutes now. That pretty much concludes my video. I'm gonna pop the hood and let you guys take a look under there, see what progress I've made under the hood. And actually, we'll do that on another video. So please subscribe, share the video, like, and let's make a movement. I mean, support me. Give me a little support, you know, up and coming, still up and coming. So let's do this. I look forward to hearing from you guys or answering any questions, whatever. All right, it's been great. Have a good one. Peace.